So we got Lolli Wren, Build a Sea.
If I could have held my cheeks a little higher, long enough for you to smile. If I could have held your hand a little tighter, maybe you'd have stayed a while. Would it all be different if I made better decisions? If I picked my words like cherries, would you love? If I just asked gravity to work a little harder, do you think that maybe you could fall in love? I would save so many tears, I'd build a sea. We would sail upon forever, far away from all your fears, to a land where people never go to sleep. 'Cause if I could be with you, I would already be living in my dream.
You know, I think the questions that she's raising here is really important. Okay, and it's something a lot of people like ignore and don't even think about. You know, it's so much easier to point at everyone else and say you're the problem, and then not like look at the decisions you made at any point and say, you know what, you're right. I did this wrong. I did that wrong. I should have listened more about this and everything else. And that kind of mentality, I think, would save a lot of relationships. Okay. If you were just able to be honest with yourself and be honest with another person and say, look, you know, whatever it is that's bothering you, you know, tell me that way so I can start trying to, you know, be a better person in this relationship, right? But guess what? It has to be a two-way street. Okay. Just as they're expected to be honest about their feelings, okay, and tell you what, you know, things would make things better, they need to be accepting to hear the same thing in return. Okay.
If you'd entertain my little explanation long enough for me to try to find an answer hidden in your shadows, spark a little light inside your eyes. I could make a potion that was sweeten up the ocean. Maybe I'd spin cotton candy from the clouds. Why you still so quiet? Nothing good can come of silence. How I wish that you could tell me out loud. I would save so many tears, I'd build a sea. We would sail upon forever, far away from all your fears, to a land where people never go to sleep. 'Cause if I could be with you, I would already be living in a world that I designed. The day I looked into your eyes, you're all I ever need. 'Cause I will never ask again for anything. 'Cause if I could be with you, I would already be living in my dream.
So that right there was so well done. I love the singing. I love the music, the story behind it. That, you know, this is someone who's living in a lot of regret and sadness. And obviously feeling like you know, the person they lost is the only person they're ever going to care about in that way. And I don't think so. I think we should learn from our mistakes. Okay, ask those questions. What is it that I could have done better? What is it I could have explained more about who I am? And, you know, that kind of thing, right? You know, and what might happen is you might have learned from all your mistakes and have become a better person. So, and when your next relationship comes around, you might be expecting that they've made the same progress, that they've thought about the things they did wrong, okay, and you know they've made that progress, and so now they're at a point to where they can communicate the way you're expecting them to. But it might be that they haven't got to that point yet. Okay, so this is why communication is key. This is why I think, you know, it's good to talk about your past and talk about how things went wrong, okay, and explain that you're not perfect. You make mistakes and you will continue to make mistakes, okay? And the other thing, too, I think what a lot of people do is they don't understand that. You know, this person is perfect. They're the one that was meant for me and they could do no wrong. And when you think like that, I think you're setting yourself up for disappointment. All right. So at the end of the day, I think we have to stop putting people on pedestals and treating them in a way that no human being should be viewed. Right. So, all right. That's it for now, y'all.